Hello and good morning, Capricorn. This is your reading, guys, from the 7th of February until the third week of February 2021. Okay, now let's jump into the reading, guys, and we'll see what this time of the year is asking you to do or guiding you towards your own situation in life. It's very important for you to understand yourself, right? Now, your wisdom oracle during this period in time, guys, is talking about the yin energy. Now, whether you're a male or a female, it doesn't matter, but what they are telling you, guys, is it's a feminine principle of receptivity, which is also talking about letting someone else make the first move. Okay, and you can gather information, you can take in the cues. Okay, but it is also the art of conscious allowing, where you allow somebody else to make the first move in your life. Okay, allowing things to flow back to you, where you are now going to be able to receive the bounty that is coming or being made available to you. Okay, it also implies you being very sensitive, Capricorn, as you study the actions of others and contemplate how that action or those actions can affect you. But all in all, guys, remember that you must make your space for miracles to appear. Okay, be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams will manifest. So, all in all, they are telling you is let that energy flow into you. Be open to receiving. Okay, don't jump into something and try to, stop the other person from doing what they want to do for you. Okay, so be very, allow your consciousness to open up and receive what's coming to you or what's being made available to you. Now, this card is clarified with financial health. So it's clearly talking about growing your finances in here, shaping back your financial prosperity in the 3D, of course. Okay, kind of increasing your financial health at this point in time where you will have to allow that free flowing energy from somebody, to come to you. So it could be, guys, what I'm getting, it could be that you would get a proposal from somebody to start a business, um, to gather your finances together, join together, make plans to grow your finances together. It could be anything, but you know what it is also telling you, allow that conscious, free flowing energy to come to you. Just don't stop it when somebody is saying something to you or you are not really agreeable to that particular situation. But at the same time, don't intervene right away to say no to whatever that is coming into your life. Okay, so be the shaped and not the shaper. You are not going to shape it, you are already there. You are already there, and somebody is going to be making that effort to bring things to you. So when it's coming to you, Capricorn, remember to allow yourself to receive the information, to take in the cues, okay, to watch what others' actions are towards the situation, how much of reality is there in that situation, right? Doing your alert, conscious work as well, using your third eye chakra, okay, to visualize if it is all the right possibilities for you, if you are in that state of mind, where you can agree to doing what somebody else is coming forward with in your life, Capricorn, is also what I'm getting. Now, with this card, it's clarified with adjudication. So, there is some kind of an understanding, maybe a legal understanding, right? A legal contract, a legal understanding that you guys are thinking of or will be going forward with, in regards to this information that you are collecting. But it is something to do with some kind of legal document understanding where you will require a legal help in here to kind of stamp on that situation and say yes to move forward, right? But what they are telling you, Capricorn, it's very important for you guys to understand is, like I said, you might not completely feel at ease with the situation right away as it comes to you because it can involve money at your end too and money from somebody else's end too. But at the same time, what they're saying is that allow the information to come to you. Don't stop it, right? Allow yourself to understand what the other person is talking about or what they are trying to propose in here. And if that happens, if you are agreeable but you're still not confident, you will need the legal help in here, which is where what they're telling you is even if you're going to move forward with regards to something or concerning your money in the future, or putting your money in kind of an investment or in a place to buy a home or buy a property, buy a land or anything like that with somebody in your life who is coming forward to make that happen for you. And if you feel confident that you can do this, you need legal help, obviously, where two people will have to come forward and sign on the document with regards to your future goal or aspiration or future plan that is kind of working out in your favor or will work out in your favor, provided, like I said, provided you allow that person to, you know, to give you a proposal or to bring forward something in your life that definitely involves growing your finances in here. So there is money involved in a project, like I said, in a situation. It could be like two people are coming together to work on a future prospect. That's what I said. But again, if you think it is good for you, that's when you should do it. Otherwise, you shouldn't do it. That's what they're saying. But, allow that information. Don't stop that information from coming into you. Okay? And then the option is that if you think it is right for you, then you go forward towards a legal situation to sign on the document. Now, the bottom of the deck, guys, for your wisdom oracle says card number 6, not for you. So what they are telling you here is whatever you guys are doing, don't stop that information. Don't play crisscross in your mind. Don't suspect the other person right away and stop that information from coming into you. Okay, because see, mind is everything that controls your decisions, right? Yes, you have to allow that information to flow into you, but don't be paranoid in your mind to think that, oh, somebody is doing this or somebody is thinking about the situation, and then immediately you start to play the chess game and call it a checkmate. Stop it. So what they're saying that don't do that. Allow that information. Keep your mind open. You might not agree, like I said, you might not agree with everything that the other person has to tell you, right away, you know what I mean? But receive it, understand it, right? Spend that time, spend that quality time in order to understand your situation as what is going on, you know. Because see, the bottom of the deck on this, before I go forward, guys, the bottom of the deck for the other oracle card here says compassion. So what they're saying is allow that compassion in yourself, right? And gather the information, like, you know, be compassionate in understanding the situation with somebody or even for yourself. So don't stop it. Don't immediately go into that negativity or that negative mode, you know, where your compassion will be stopped in order for you to move forward. So they're saying that don't play that game in your mind where your compassion will be completely deleted, but keep your mind open and keep your compassion open in your heart to allow that information to come to you. Now, the bottom of the other deck in here, guys, is talking about imprisonment, and then you have the courthouse. So, there is some kind of a learning lesson before in your life, is what I'm getting, guys, where you might have had problems with finances, or some of you guys are waiting to move out of a situation, right? You're now waiting for something to break open in your life, some kind of freedom that you want in order to move forward. And some of you guys are waiting for a legal situation as well, right? So it also could be, like I said, it also could be a part of a divorce in your case. For some people, I'm even getting that. But for some, it could be separation, it could be a settlement issue, okay, where it involves money. But they're saying that whatever it is, guys, you know, just be very cool about the entire situation and have compassion in yourself to understand what this person really wants and what this person is really asking from you. Okay, now we got three set of cards in here. The first is patience. It's talking about a peaceful presence in your life, letting go of any kind of desperation. So you have to be very calm. It's telling you to relax and let go of any kind of desperation, you know, that has been driving you nuts. So they're also saying that don't try to force your will on one option. Like, you keep your options open, guys. You know, don't just be very single minded and force your will on, no, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I'm thinking, this is what should happen, right? Because when you think there is only one solution to satisfy your need or make you happy, you in turn, Capricorn, will be blocking other potential solutions that is still coming in your way. So be patient, be open, and be creative. And choose to be very peaceful at this point in time. Because you don't know. You don't know, Capricorn. The universe has more options ready for you, and they want to give you those options in order for you to move forward. But you have to be patient and you have to let go of the desperation where you're like trying to be very firm about your decision and saying that it's my way or the highway, right? You listen to me or you don't get anything, or I don't do anything for you. So don't act in that way. Don't be that stubborn energy. That's what they're trying to tell you with this vast universe or the spirit card, which is talking about blessings of your divine consciousness. So you have to get into that frame, right? You yourself have a divine heart that is connected to all people around you, guys. Okay, so you are going to get that boundless creative energy, that incredible power to understand yourself better. It's a blessing of the divine consciousness that is coming into your life where opportunity is awaiting. Amazing connections are being available to you, right? It's like co creating all reality which is in alignment with your heartfelt desire. So, this is the time to focus your energy by a vision, creating a vision in your life, you know, where the entire universe is awaiting to give you something beautiful in the future days, right? So the next is that we were talking about, remember, we were talking about adjacent possibilities. So you feel that, like, you might be feeling at a certain point, Capricorn, that you have no option. It's only one single minded, but you don't know. You really don't know. There are many other unconsidered options that you even haven't tried, guys. Okay? And every moment will give you a different option, will give you a different option as you consider, as you consider the life choices or the many life choices that is made available to you at this point. You will feel more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that will bring back your happiness, strength, and your forward emotions in life in here, which is clarified with your higher self or the spirit card. Look, okay, and then it's clarified with the energy card of true love, which is again talking about your own self compassion, your higher consciousness, because the moment you open yourself to understanding what you need to do now, right? That's where your higher self will flow back into the right energy level in order to give you the sacred lifeline in your life. Okay? Because remember, with a higher self card, guys, you're entering a very valuable and intuitive time in which you will feel your own power that will rise up on the surface, where you will be able to shed the feelings of doubt and limitations, okay, to reach within, to feel the boundless strength of eternity that vibrates in your soul. So this is the energy that is coming up in here, guys, which is talking about you being blessed, really, you being blessed, Capricorn, with regards to your own empowerment. Let me put it like that. Okay, towards your own empowerment, because like I said, you might have been feeling that single-minded energy where you are stuck, right? But once you get this clarity, you will feel more empowered in your own energy source, where you will see the source of your real connection. Okay, where either some of you will find a person who admires you in the form of a romantic love and is ready to give you everything, or some of you might find good co-workers, good bosses. Okay, but with this the world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself, like I said. Okay, because in the past, guys, you might have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past. But with this card, it indicates that you're ready to do so now. Okay? Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring to this world and know that your soul applauds you and your choices, because all energetic connections, in this case, guys, is all about your own empowerment. How much you can contribute to the world at large, to people around you, and even to yourself in the right way. Okay, very, very important time, guys, to understand yourself. This is what my spirit is telling you, that don't get stuck in another energy, but let things flow to you in the right way. The last card out is walking away or letting go and moving on in with your life. Okay, letting go of old habit, emotional pattern, false belief, negative pattern, because you will have the power to release it. You will have the power to release and move on to being freer, healthier, that will come to you in your thinking and relating yourself with other people. In your inner world, outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and the resources to walk away from the old and move forward to the new in your life at this point that is changing your course in your cycle as well, guys. Okay, so you have to be very, very cognizant. That's the word again I'm using here. You have to be very cognizant with regards to this cycle. Okay, because there is a cycle change. Whether you like it or not, guys, there is a cycle change that is coming up in your life. Okay, so you have to be very cognizant because somewhere, see, the status quo card clarifies this. You have been staying the same. Okay, you have not been doing anything more. Okay, so now going forward, you are actually going through some significant change. It's telling you to engage in the personal activities that will help you maintain your inner balance, right? It's good time to meditate, to read, to socialize with people of your kind, to focus on activities to make them a priority now, to bring in more balance situation in your thoughts and in your behavioral pattern. That's what I said right now here. That something very old and stuck situation is moving out of your life, Capricorn. Okay, the bottom of this deck in here is door to personal healing and happiness. Look. Okay, that's what you're going forward to, guys. You're going forward to that. So allow yourself. And the bottom of the other deck over here says deception. So there has been, like I told you, there has been areas and trouble and problems and deceptions, lies, betrayal. Anything could have happened, guys. Which is what the clearance factor is at this point in time that is happening in your life, guys. Where slowly but surely you will understand yourself much, much better, Capricorn. Much better. Let's look at the card of patience and the vast universe. And it's all about divine timing now for you, Capricorn. It's all about the divine timing in your life, okay? That will help you to balance back your own energy. And allowing your conscious self to open the door to your own understanding. Because somewhere, like I said, guys, somewhere people might have deceived you, and that has created a tremendous amount of suspicion in your life, because it could be that most of you guys or some of you guys are finding it difficult at this point to trust anybody blindly. You know what I mean? Like you are always in doubt. If somebody tells you something, you're always rethinking on that and you're like, really? You know what I mean? Really? You are not completely you don't just completely understand that the other person could be meaning something good in your life as well, right, Capricorn? So, like I said, you could be in doubt. So that kind of suspicion is going to be lurking or was lurking in your life, which is where the divine timing is asking you to allow yourself to receive, because you still don't know how many options is there that you probably haven't even thought about towards any problem or solutions that you are trying to work with. Let's look at the adjacent possibilities in here. And that's what universe is saying, like, don't get stuck in a single-minded energy, guys. Allow your freedom, allow your mind and heart to open towards your own self-worth and your self-understanding, right? Don't just block everything. Even when people say something to you, like I told you, you don't have to be readily agreeable to any kind of situation right away. But you can always give it a second thought, a third thought. You know what I mean? Let's look at walking away in here. But don't be very suspicious. Like, be alert. What I'm trying to say is don't blindly trust people. That's not even right. But at the same point in time, don't be very suspicious of everybody who comes with some kind of information to you, or tells you something and you are like, I'm not going to take that because I really cannot trust it. I really do not believe in that, that kind of an energy, you know what I mean, right? So be aware of that energy, because you are definitely in the process, guys, of understanding that certain situations in your life that you had been thinking like a single-minded energy, that's what we're talking about, right? A very single-minded energy that had been holding you back in your life, where you were like not ready to accept anything else other than what you thought was right in your life. Okay? The bottom of the deck is the Page of Earth, which is you, Capricorn. Okay? It's a new start. It's a new start where you are thinking about something new in your tangible world. Right? You're setting some kind of motion in place. It's like setting the ball rolling, right? Something that you are very, very keen to move forward to, but you're at a very early stage. You're very, it could be you or a very young person who could be with you as well. For some people, I'm even getting that, who's coming up with new ideas in your life, or it could be you being very excited and thrilled about a certain thing in life, a certain situation, I would say, in life that is gathering momentum. That is gathering momentum in the tangible world, because this is you, Capricorn. Okay? Now, in the first part, guys, excuse me. Yeah, in the first part, see, there is a kind of judgment call, not kind of judgment call, there is a judgment call with regards to you being generous in anything in life, say with your emotions, with your money, right? That that possibly, like you said, that possibly you're waiting. Not only are you waiting, you're kind of also fighting to bring back that energy in yourself, guys. Where you really want to open up and allow your conscious self to receive the right message with regards to the judgment or the rebirth in here, about something in life that you really want to address now. Okay? It could be, like I said, it could be a marriage, a commitment. Um, for some, it could be a new home, a new place, buying of a new property, anything, where it's possible that two people are planning on something, to give and take this situation in the right way, or respond in equal shares and measures towards a situation that involves some kind of, like I said, some kind of property or some kind of a home or a family situation, more so. But I'm going to clarify this card. So that's why they're telling you, keep your mind open. Keep your mind open. Don't close it at this point in time, because if you close it, you might not have the options of doing it right away, but you have to understand, right, Capricorn? You have to understand that it is a possibility if you can work with your higher consciousness in the right way, because there is opportunity in your life. And if you do not investigate that opportunity and remain very firm and very, you know what I mean, that it's my way or the highway, I'll choose to do what I choose to do kind of an energy, then you will not be able to move forward. It's also a fact of the story, right? So let's look at the judgment call here. You have a judgment situation here, which is calling about a rebirth, a reawakening in your life. That earlier what you have been doing, guys, was probably, like I said, a single-minded energy of your own understanding, where you were possibly having boundaries with your understanding. You were not open to the idea of equal reciprocity with regards to a new situation in life, is also what I'm getting. With the judgment, you got the strength. See, over here, they're telling you, guys, is again, whatever that reawakening is coming forward, and this is the bottom is judgment. It's all talking about compassion here. It's talking about forgiveness, being humble, being compassionate to your own self-understanding, right? With the Six of Earth, which is you, which is your energy, Capricorn, which is talking about equal give and take, but it's also talking about you becoming more generous with your own understanding and not being very single-minded, closed with your energy level here, right? Where you, like I said, where somebody is probably waiting for your generosity, or you're waiting to receive that generosity from somebody, but you being very compassionate and humble with regards to your own receiving of your own higher consciousness, okay? Because see, with this, there has been a situation with the Nine of Wands, guys, where somebody had not been allowing that flow of energy, of compassion and receptivity, because they were scared, maybe, or you were scared, maybe, Capricorn. So you were holding back a lot of information, but you were not giving up on that. That is also a part of the story, right? But you were also being very defensive towards your own compassion, towards your own pride and ego. You were not letting something go, which is where the judgment call is in here, to allow you to understand that you do not have to do that. Because see, if you do that, you will not be allowing yourself to receive the right information. If you're very, closed with your mindset, or being very defensive with your understanding, right? You won't be able to receive it. So you need to receive it with an open heart or an open mind of your own self, because if you keep fighting this energy, of your own balance and harmony with somebody in your life, because there has definitely been a lot of back and forth, um, verbal exchange, petty conflicts with regards to a situation in your life that talks about equal reciprocity, where you, Capricorn, had been forcing yourself to stop yourself from moving forward, guarding yourself, because you were probably, okay, this is also what I'm getting, like you were probably getting scared of getting hurt again, right? So you were not allowing your energy to flow towards this equal give and take in the right way, with compassion and with your self forgiveness. Because there has been areas where you have been fighting this energy, where a lot of people have been involved too as well. I'm getting, where people have been pulling you in different directions and giving you different feedbacks, could be for some people, and they were not allowing you to bring back that balance and harmony with somebody in your life as well. Okay, which is the world card, where there is a completion that's going to take place, where that energy of the five of wand, it could be an internal, external energy, it doesn't matter, but something that you were guarding, you were not open to receiving, because like I said, you were kind of scared of allowing your compassion and forgiveness to resurface in your life. Okay, so that's what they are telling you guys is allow yourself, please, because you have options. You have opportunities, you have options, you have things that's coming up, so don't stop it. If you stop it, you will not be able to move with regards to other opportunities and options in your life, okay? Because somebody over here, Capricorn, if this is you guys, is taking on that leadership role as the King of Wands, because if it's you, Capricorn, you're taking on that leadership role, or it could be somebody in your life taking on that leadership role to take action on the situation in order to bring back everything in your life in the right way. So you have to be patient, you have to allow that energy to flow, right? Because if you do not allow that energy to flow in yourself, which is your rebirth process, and here, Capricorn, you will not be able to move forward with your options that is being made available to you. So let go of that desperation, right? Let go of that five of wand energy, the nine of wand, where there is a lot of desperation that had been sitting in your life with regards to some situation that you now know you have to act on it. And if it's not you, there is somebody who is coming forward to take that charge and bring forward what they have to bring forward to you in your life. Right? So what it looks to me is that somebody is taking charge of your situation here. I'm going to clarify the King of Wands. Charge of a situation for a commitment, for a marriage, for a new business opportunity. Very motivational energy, very inspirational energy towards creating something new. But like I said, you have to allow yourself to receive that information, whatever somebody else is working towards in your life, Capricorn. Let's look at the King of Wands energy here. But very, very inspirational, motivational, somebody who has seen the bigger picture of life with you. Okay? But you have to let go of the desperation, Capricorn, in order to allow this energy to move into your life. Because like I said, if you are on your guard all the time, right? And if you're always like, oh, I'm not being able to, I won't be able, you have to unblock. That's what they're saying. You have to unblock that situation in order to receive back the right energy with yourself, where you have to let go of that block energy of your own understanding, where very, very single minded energy had been driving you nuts for some people too, right? And expand yourself. Don't hold on to those barriers. Allow somebody to make that first move towards you, but be very compassionate and kind towards receiving back something that's coming to you in your life, is also what I'm getting from here, right? So you have to let that energy flow. Don't block that energy, guys. Where maybe earlier you have not been feeling very stable with a certain situation, but this is where somebody is getting in charge or taking charge of a situation to bring back that stability factor in a relationship, in a marriage, in a commitment, in a business situation, in a whatever that could be for you. Okay? Whatever that could be for you. And expanding this idea in your life, or bringing forward that information in your life, that there are other options available to you. But the first option, of course, is your own understanding of your own true self, right? Who you are. Very, very important. Because with the hangman energy, guys, this is where you will remain suspended for some time. Capricorn is also what I'm getting. Because this is where the transition is going to happen as you realize and get your own enlightenment of who you truly can be in your life going forward, right? With the Page of Cups, getting to understand your own self creativity, figuring out different ways to exchange ideas, right? Figuring out creative solutions to problems. Because the King of Earth is you, and that is where your transformation is happening, Capricorn, where you're trying to bring back your own self in the right way as well. But very creatively, you're trying to figure out what makes you happy, right? What you now need to do, because you're changing your direction in your life, Capricorn, towards either a spiritual quest or leaving the past behind, right? To reset your mood, to get back your own self in the right way. Very energetically, you're moving forward into a new direction in your life to let go of the past situation. Right? Where you could have been upset over your finances too for some people. I'm even getting that. Insecurity maybe in your own life, that you were not really allowing yourself to get over that insecurity and fear with regards to money, with regards to yourself, with regards to your confidence or self-esteem as well, right? Because then you have the Nine of Water, because which is talking about your own wish fulfillment in here, guys. Capricorn. Yeah, see, with the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups, when earlier, if it's you, Capricorn, where earlier you had not taken the responsibility towards your own happiness. You did not pay attention. You paid more attention to other areas where you have suffered, where there has been deception, has been lies, has been betrayal. But all in all, you had refused to take responsibility of what really makes you happy and comfortable. And that is a new inflow of your own understanding of being true to yourself, being honest to your own choices in life, Capricorn. What really makes you happy, guys? What brings back that wish fulfillment in your life is your own true self understanding of your higher power. And once you get that, you will automatically find opportunities in your life that will allow you to move forward in the right way. You know, there are other options will open up as soon as you can completely configure yourself too. Excuse me. Okay, that's where they're telling you leave the past behind. Don't hold on to that. Your pattern of thought, what you had been thinking earlier, your negative implications in life that did not allow you to investigate other options. It's because you were deceiving your own emotions, you were deceiving your own true um, wish fulfillment opportunities. For some people, I'm even getting that where you did not pay attention to your own choices and decisions in life, what you really want to do now, and investigate the other options that is made available to you while you're leaving the old behind. With the sun card in here, guys, that's talking about bringing back a lot of vigor and strength and thinking from your heart, basically. Thinking from your heart, it's true illumination of your life path, guys. Right? So you're trying to bring back your own energy here as well by leaving open your options to let go of the past. See the Empress energy. Yeah, definitely. There is some kind of new birth, new fertility, new moods, new mood reset, right? Something very new, abundance. Something very new in everything that you are now going to be doing forward in your life. With the strength card, guys, see a lot of strength, right? Lot of strength that is allowing your, see, remember you got the judgment call, so there is a reawakening in your life, Capricorn, with regards to your own understanding, very much so. Yeah, see, very much so, where you're trying to bring back your own self in the right way, Capricorn. You're definitely putting in a lot of effort. You're being very calculative with your money as well as with your health and wealth. Some of you could possibly be waiting for the right timing to show how much of strength and self worth you have in your life for yourself, guys, where you're able to leave behind the old status quo and change yourself completely, Capricorn. From a very stuck energy where you were neither growing nor were you increasing your wealth or health or anything of that kind, right? Let's look at the two of air, or it's called the two of sword energy, because there had been a lot of overanalyzation in your life at one point where you were probably sitting in one place and, like I said, playing that crisscross game all over and over again, right? But you're getting back that strength in order to come back to your true form. As you're leaving the other old negative pattern, belief, thought, whatever had been haunting you from your past, right? Yeah, see? Oh, wow. This is where Magician and the Bird Death card appears very, very prominently, telling you that you are definitely troubleshooting your own self issues. Okay, to change the entire situation in your life, to leave behind the negative thought patterns and turn yourself into a completely new soul and new energy is what I'm getting at the end of this reading here, guys. But it is like I said, if somebody is coming over to you with regards to an exchange, right? Are you being asked to be a little bit more generous than the other person, which you had been blocking, guys, because you were not confident about your own compassion with regards to the situation as well. You were not ready to give and take right away with something that is happening in your life, Capricorn. So you were kind of blocking it, but you were not giving up on it as well. You were not completely saying like no to this entire situation, okay? Because this rebirth situation over here with the Judgment card is allowing you to understand yourself better from what you had been kind of holding back from yourself, with because see again with regards to a situation that possibly had stopped you and you were not ready to accept back that give and take right away because there had been a lot of fight or like I said conflict over something in your life that was stopping you from moving forward, which is where Capricorn, they're asking you to get out of that single minded energy and allow yourself to move freely in order for you to communicate with your vision or move forward towards something in your life that you really want to now take charge of. It also could be that for some people as well, I'm getting, right? But you have to allow yourself, guys. And this is, if you allow yourself, Capricorn, this is where you will find yourself moving in a very creative way because this is where the transition of your own understanding of your own emotion is happening, right? Where you will come to the realization, Capricorn, that in order to bring back your own self, you need to let go of the past and keep your head and heart open to different options in life where you're changing your direction towards a very, very different path altogether in here, guys. Because, see, over here, your wish fulfillment is something, like I said, you hadn't paid attention to before. And you were kind of bypassing that wish fulfillment situation because you felt that you don't have an option, is also what I'm getting for some people. Because you did not have that strength and compassion in yourself to allow yourself and allow your higher consciousness to give you an opportunity to look out for other solutions or other alternatives in life in order to fulfill your own wishes. You did not do that because you were very closed and, like that single minded energy of not understanding that other options may be available to you, but you have to really understand yourself in order to give that a chance for it to move forward, right? Which is all going to change by the time you reach the end of February, where you will be able to let go of the old negative pattern and understand that it's time for you to bring back your own fertility and joy and happiness and your strength and your health and everything in the right way, guys. In the right way, right? And that over analyzing part of your story, like I said, where you had been caught in the two of sword energy had been a blunder. Because that blunder needs to go. That blunder needs to go, and this is where that blunder will disappear as you find yourself manifesting your own tools for this kind of transition in your life to happen in order to walk away from something very negative and bring back a change in yourself completely, guys. See, the hermit and the king of, sorry, and the knight of wand. Yeah. See, whatever you have done in the past, right? You know, when you might have possibly rushed into something and you have walked out of something very quickly, or you might have just flirted with somebody, or it could be like, when you had two extremes, opposite extreme energies. When you were sad, you were very sad. When you were happy, you were very happy. But this is where your soul understanding is rearranging your own emotions and passion in the right way. It's kind of reorganizing yourself, guys, in order to understand what is that you now need to do in order for you to start something very fresh in your life once again. So you got the king of water, the 10 of water, the fool, the six of water, the six of cups. Yeah. See, you're moving towards a new beginning, but you're moving with caution, but not before reorganizing your own self, right? You are completely with this king of cups energy. Your emotional intellect is again rising back into the surface to allow yourself to not only love and have compassion for your own self, but also allowing that freedom of thought to flow into yourself, where you will find automatically new opportunities are arriving at your door as well, Capricorn. Okay? So enjoy this reading, guys. Until we see you once again, till then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz and Namaste.